Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to share a really quick video on how I made my Mintay crackers. So I'll just show you the finished cracker first of all. It's a square, based on a square style cracker rather than a round one, decorated with Mintay papers, and I have matted all my mats onto like a satin gold card. Partly because it looks nice and partly because I've only got so much paper left. So if I show you what I've got left of my paper pad and explain that. So this is from, I've done some little boxes in this and cards previously, but this is in the Mintay Times of Wonder paper pad 6x6. Beautiful papers, backgrounds, images, and as a result of me liking them so much, I haven't got much left. So I hadn't got a lot to spread between these crackers. So I spread them out by layering up my mats to give them a little bit more width, if you want, for want of a better word. On the front here, I've decorated this with one of the little images from the back of the paper pad. And also this embellishment here is just simply off. I will just get that out. That is simply off this wreath design, and I've literally cut it in half. I cut one section off, fussy cut it out, and this is what I have layered underneath my focal image. So I've been really thrifty with the papers, but I've made the use of all the pieces, should I say. I also used the Times of Wonder sticker sheet. I've used a lot off the bottom already, and these were the sentiments that I used, but I've got plenty more on there that I can use on with the leftover papers and with other things. So 2 sentiments that I used off there were the December Magic. I just put a little fishtail in the ends there, and down the Merry and Bright. And I tied them up, which isn't coming out great on the camera, but these are a bit more burgundy than red, but it actually shows more red on the camera there. And finish with some little embellishments with some gems just to finish off there. So the way I made these was I usually work in inches, but this is in centimetres, so excuse my scrappy piece of paper here, but this is an A4 piece of paper. And starting off, all you simply do is score at 5, 10, 15 and 20 centimetres. Really simple, 5, 10, 15 and 20. Then you turn it, and from one edge you score at 5, 7 and 9, rotate it and score at 5, 7 and 9 again. Now that's in centimetres, but you could do this in inches by doing this at 2, 4, 6 and 8. And here you can either make these larger by going at 3, 4 and 5 inches, and you'd get a wider part in the middle here, and you just have to alter your mats. You just do those as you see fit, but it would work if you want to work in inches. But those are the measurements. So just to go over those in centimetres again, it's 5, 10, 15 and 20, rotate, and then you want 5, 7 and 9, rotate it again, 5, 7 and 9. So then all you need to do is make sure you score on all your fold lines. So that's what I've done here, and you'll be left with a tabbed area here. So to get the actual cuts in, where you can see here, this is your 5, 7 and 9 score lines. You just want to fold them on that middle score line. And all you need to do, if I just cut these in to show you, is where the point is here, where each, if you class these as 4 sections, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this is your tab, where they intersect each section, you just need to cut out a V shape. So I'm just going to do that. Hopefully I'm on camera there and you can see that. Let's just get that first one out. And then another V shape here, and what you'll be left with is roughly just over a centimetre here. the smaller you make this area here, the tighter the end of your box comes in here, if you can see. There's my centimetre there. If you make it too tight, you don't want to pull it too much, but you're making your V so that this forms the pulled in part of your cracker. So if I cut along there so that you can see the whole lot. So let's get that cut out like so. It's not the easiest thing trying to cut it with a camera in front of you, but you get the gist. And here's your last one here. Just cut into that tabbed area there. And this is what you'll be left with. When you open that out, there is your cutaway sections. So that when you fold your cracker up, this part will come in and make that pulled in area. You can just see that there. That gathered in part of the cracker, and that's your gathered in part there that you're going to pull with your pull in with your ribbon. So you do exactly the same thing on this bottom half, fold on the middle line, cut out your V sections to get this part up here. So that is literally how I made my cracker. I finished it off by adding my little panels here. I can give you the measurements just in centimetres for your panel pieces. These panel pieces, oops, here, are 11 by 4.5 centimetres for the gold part. So if you only just want to put one piece of paper, I would do 11 centimetres by 4.5. And for the ends, they are 4.5 by 4.5. If you want to mat and layer up, you'd have to do your second papers slightly smaller. So those are my two crackers that I've made. You can open those out, fill them with whatever you like, put them in tissue, because they don't meet fully at this end here. That's how they're pulled in. So you can pop some tissue in there and wrap your goodies inside. But they look really nice in these Mintay papers, and it just goes to show you don't need hardly any papers to make something really lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're able to like and subscribe to my channel, that would be fantastic, and I'll try and come back with more videos in the future. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.